Here's one of my top favorite enclosures, you guys. Look at the turtles here, guys. Really neat. Got some painted turtles and some common snappers here.
Yep, that's little me back then, everybody, several years ago. Cannot believe it's already been this long, and I've been doing vlogging now for several years, and it's been an amazing journey, everyone. I don't know how else to describe it, because interesting road that I've ever taken, and something I've never thought I'd be getting this far on, you know. I thought maybe after doing it for a year or two, I thought it's probably gonna just fall off, but here I still am doing it for several years. So I'm kind of blessed on doing it, everybody. Several years ago, when I was about 14 years old, I really was getting into the reptile world as much as I am into today, everybody. And I actually came across a couple of YouTubers that were literally obsessed about reptiles as much as I was. And after watching their content for weeks, I actually came up with the idea of starting my own YouTube channel. And it was kind of like, at first I wanted to do some reptile related stuff, but since I was only about 14 years old at that time, I really didn't exactly know what I was doing. It was a tough choice what I was doing. And that's when, about a few months after trying it out, I decided to do instead was start a vlog channel. And it's been a very slow growing process since then, but I've had a few times over the years, you know, doing vlogging where I've actually had a bit of a bigger audience than normal. Some of those people that really did bother to watch, you know, I really truly appreciated them really tuning in. There were times as well, a couple of times, where I actually did get some criticism for some of the vlogs that I've uploaded. You know, when you're a YouTuber, you are going to be facing criticism depending on what video you upload, and that's just a part of it, you know. Like, you take that criticism, you don't want to put it into a negative way. Instead, you actually want to take that criticism to help you learn and grow and become better actually at making what you're doing. And that's what I wanted to do, was make myself become a better person by learning that criticism. Really, it's been a difficult journey over the years, everybody, especially for the last couple of years, because after my brother was diagnosed with cancer, everything just took a really depressing turn. And for months and months, things we were hoping were to get better really weren't getting any better. And my brother, of course, passed away last summer in early August. Very, very devastating. Me and the family household here. To this day, you guys, even over a year later, we have not really made a full recovery off of it, especially my own mom. My older brother was one of her own children too, and he was my big brother, only big brother I ever had, and I loved him very much. Thought to myself, you know, as we were going into 2023, I thought to myself, you know, maybe 2023 will be a much better year. You know, maybe be a way to start fresh, you know, and start making more positive things. 2023, things were going smooth, you know, everything was going okay. And of course, many of you guys know, I of course made plans with my dad earlier in this past March that we were actually going to go to the Tinley Park Reptiles Show, which has been now confirmed as the largest reptile show in the entire country. And I was super duper excited about that, and I was counting down the days, you know, for our big road trip. We were one day away from leaving for the road trip until I received a phone call from my mom when I was at work that my grandma was in the ER. And I literally said this, you know, about literally maybe just days prior to this incident. I was hoping that nothing was gonna go wrong, you know, but I was like, usually when we plan something big, you know, something usually does go wrong, usually shortly right before we get started. I don't know if this was a coincidence or what, but unfortunately it kind of did. You know, my grandma was in the ER, and eventually she was diagnosed. She had a major brain tumor, and thankfully, thank the Lord that it was not cancer related, thank the Lord. And the tumor was successfully removed, but my grandma, unfortunately, after the surgery, had a couple strokes. Been in assisted living since her second stroke. You know, we just celebrated with her with Thanksgiving, actually, just not too long ago. We had a good time. It was a good Thanksgiving with her. It was really fun. We got to watch a couple football games as well. I don't want to make this a negative video. This video is supposed to be focused about me. 2023. I don't even know how else to put it, you guys. This year was a rough year. After I received some criticism on one of my previous videos, everybody, a couple months ago, I started to think, you know, like, is it time for me actually to end my journey here of vlogging? You know, and I thought about that for weeks, and that's when I decided to post a vlog over a month ago that I informed everybody that I was gonna take time off. And I don't mean like, you know, like a week or two. I meant an entire month off, you know, kind of like to refresh myself, you know, to back into reality for a while. Think about, what do I want? What's best for me? What's best for me, everybody? I made the decision, you guys, that I'm gonna keep going, you know, with this journey process into the world of YouTube, because it's something I really enjoy doing, everybody, whether if it's, you know, making vlogs, you know, or even better yet, actually making fishing videos on my other channel. Since then, it's just been absolutely a blessing, you guys. I mean, not every YouTuber's perfect. I'm not perfect. I just wanted everybody to know that me as a human being, I'm only 22 years old, and I've made some mistakes, you know, and I want to learn from those mistakes and become a better person off that. I'm hoping for 2024, it'll be a much better year. I'll be actually bringing you guys along for the journey there, and let's see how it goes. I hope all of you guys understand that, because my family means a lot to me. My mom's been my #1 supporter since day one, and it really means a lot to me that she's been there for me. And if it weren't for her, I don't think, obviously, I probably would not be here if it weren't for her. And I would not be speaking to you guys out there into the world. But listen, everyone, there's difficult roads ahead of us for every one of us at some point. But we don't want that to bring us down for who we are. So for those of you guys that are going through a difficult time, just remember that you're not the only one that's going through a hard time. There's a lot of people that are going through difficult times here. I'm hoping to end 2023 in a positive note here, everybody. I know this vlog's going to be a little bit funky. I don't want to make this too boring. So I hope all of you guys actually are interested in welcoming aboard for this for my journey of vlogging continuing, you guys, and let's just see how 2024 goes. But first things first, we gotta get through Christmas, obviously. I'm looking forward to making 2024 a more positive year and actually have some fun, everybody. If you guys are interested in tagging along, feel free to smash that like button, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button too if you guys want to do that as well, so we can actually go ahead and keep moving forward and being positive, and be ready for a new year coming up. And I'm also blessed to have be surrounded by animals, everybody, whether if it's like the animals here in our home or if it's even wildlife all around where I'm at, you guys, because no matter where I go, you know, I'm always gonna be surrounded by wild animals. That's what it seems like. Even when I'm not doing animal related stuff, there's always going to be wild animals nearby. And like I said, hopefully, let's hope that 2024 is going to be a much more positive year. And I want to bring you guys along on that. I'm going to go ahead and just conclude this, everyone. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful Christmas, so I'll see you guys next time.